Friday evening, everybody. Hopefully we all made it through our work week nice and easy. We are in Vermont at the moment, heading up into the Green Mountains. So last weekend we were at an overlook and we were looking at the Green Mountains. And this weekend we're going to be in the Green Mountains. So driving along here, we have some decent colors still. So we're going to camp out Friday night, and I'm sure we'll be doing pictures of the fire and all that kind of good stuff. And tomorrow we're going to grab ourselves a little hike. So yeah, we might be just a tad past peak, but there is still some very nice color. And it's going to be a little chilly tonight, and we're going to be in, I think high 50s maybe tomorrow. Not terribly warm, but we've got hats, gloves, all that kind of stuff to keep ourselves warm. Yeah, and it's nice to be out and about Friday night, getting to a destination. Oh, the mountains in front of us, and there's color, and it's Friday night. Yeah, it's just a good place to be. We have made it to the campsite. We ended up doing an alternate campsite, another one that we know about, in the Green Mountains in Vermont. I'm not kidding you, it is chilly out. I might be getting my hat and mittens out a little bit earlier than I expected. But the good news is Jim is such a good Camp Scout boy. He got the fire going. We're just gonna relax for the night. Yeah, look at the nice fire. It is kind of chilly, and that fire just takes that little chill right off and gets you all nice and cozy. Tonight we're going to be having some stew. We're just basically reheating it. So I made that in the crock pot last night, and it's about 6:30, so we're in night mode. So we got the whisper light going, and we got a Blue Eddy now too. So we have a power pack supply, which helps us out with a lot of stuff too. So this is what things look like when you're cooking at night. Say hi, Jim.
Hi.
Yeah, so we got some lights on in the van, and we got some music going, and we're just going to heat up our stew for dinner, and we're just going to enjoy the evening. Living the good life, he says. Living the good life. And I agree. Okay, we made it through the night, everybody. Temperatures really weren't too bad. We do not have a heater in the van. We sometimes will just run the heat a little bit to warm the cabin up. So we did that before bed, and I don't know, when we got up this morning, it was considerably warmer in there than it was outside. Fingertips are a little chilly. We're gonna just deal with that. We got breakfast started. We got our signature potatoes and onions, but no bacon. So I'm only buying bacon right now if it's on sale. I refuse to pay $10 for bacon, especially from a grocery store. If it was like from a butcher or something, that'd be different. Anyway, it's a little bit chilly, and we're going to be having our coffee, and Jim is starting the fire. He's getting a little fire going. And I'll see if we can zoom in over here. I do not remember these windmills up on the hill. That's kind of weird to be camping next to windmills, at least here anyway. I think you can probably see them. It is very windy out, so I think we're going to have to take a lot of gear hiking. Thank goodness we brought it, all of our winter garb, so it's going to be quite chilly up on top. So we're going to pound down some breakfast, go to the trailhead, and then grab ourselves a little hike on Haystack Mountain today. And we'll take you along when we get over there. See you soon. Oh, there's just something about the sound of those potatoes getting fried. So I cheated a little bit, number one for time's sake, but these I prepped in the air fryer the night before. So you reheat them, and if they sat around for a couple days, I probably wouldn't be interested in them, but air fry them and then throw them in the pan the next morning and warm them up. I'm gonna say they're not too bad. So, oh yeah, listen to that noise. That is the sound of breakfast. I can deal with that. Okay, like the new introduction of food into our videos. My food critic is going to criticize the food. So how are we doing there for breakfast? Steamy potatoes and onions. It's delicious.
Very good.
All right. Jim never complains about anything I make, even if it's horrible. He's very good about that. So I appreciate that. So yeah, we're going to fuel up and then we're going to get out of here. Okay, on the way to Haystack Mountain, we're huffing up this access road. And where Jim is standing, we're going to get into a trail. Oh, and it's windy out. It's not that cold, but it's very windy. We got hat and mittens on. I have to look at the map. I mean, that must go up to the top of the mountain or a mountain. It's a service road of some sort for some reason. Oh, look at that beautiful Vermont trail of rocks. We're going this way. All right, we're about a quarter of the way up the trail. As suspected, not so windy here, but you can kind of hear it up above. It's not a bad trail. It's basically your, usual when the snow melts and it rains riverbed. We're a little rocky. Got Jim over here. And we're going up that way. We're going to follow up this rock trail. And we're going to be, it's hard to see it now. We're going to be somewhere up on a little traverse, up on top of a small mountain range in the Green Mountains in Vermont. So yeah. A little disappointed with the leaves. Down in Bennington, it was very, very pretty, but I guess maybe it's just a little bit windy here and we've lost a lot of the leaves, but we'll see what it looks like when we get on top. I got some hikers coming. All right, the Haystack Summit is point 3, and we're going up that trail right there. It's very coniferous up here, a lot of pine. Kind of reminds me of the Adirondacks a little bit. And I'm glad I brought extra gear, my gloves, hat, because the wind is whipping up here. Here comes a plane of some sort. I don't see. Oh, there it goes. Oh, helicopter. There we go. Little helicopter hanging out. I don't really know where the other side of this trail goes. We're, our destination was Haystack, so I get up on top, I'll take a peek and see, what else is going on with this trail. But here we go. We got to go up some rock and through some ledges, and yeah, we're going to be putting our gear on when we get up there. Winter is on the precipice of every day now. We are on the top of Haystack Mountain in Vermont in the Green Mountains. It was a little bit rockier than I expected getting up here, but we did really good on time. Color is a little bit disappointing. We were down in Bennington on the way up and there was a lot of color down there, so I guess the wind is kind of taking a lot of the color, but however, it is still a spectacular view. Trail was rocky but great. I'm just gonna enjoy this for a little while. All right, we showed you the view on Haystack Mountain. Now we're just gonna pan around. We got a lot of people up here today. It's not a very big summit. We got a nice little open rock crop. People just hanging out. We're gonna head our way down and enjoy the journey out.
Okay, I see our ride down there, and that concludes this hike for the day. So this ended up being a very amazing hike. Rockiest trail I'd been on for a long time, and I would say that coming down the service road here is probably even the steepest part of the whole trip. We've seen, probably 50, 60 people come up the mountain since we were coming down. So we hit the timing on that just right. There was not a lot of room up there for that many people. So it's going to be crowded up there. But yeah, there's our ride. And it's early. It's about 1 o'clock, something like that. And I don't know what we're going to do next. I'll figure that out. All right, we are heading home for the afternoon. And lo and behold, we're not that far from Bennington. All of the color is down at the lower levels. So the wind must have been pretty bad up there and taken all the leaves off the trees. I was hoping to see some color up there. I mean, it was still beautiful. It was great. But yeah, look, we still have some nice color down here. Well, at least we're getting a little color in somewhere. Well, yeah, look at this. Oh, look at this beautiful color coming up here. Yeah. Very, very nice. We had a great hike. Short and sweet. And if you came along with us today, thank you very much. And I don't know what next weekend's going to bring, but we always try to do a little something. Everybody have a good week.